Are you a seller that needs to sell your current home in order to purchase the new one? Or are you a buyer that has been looking at Redfin, Zillow, and you see statuses such as contingent on some properties? Well, I'm Veronica Morris, your East Side and Seattle real estate broker, and today we are talking about contingent offers because I've had two contingent situations in the last week or so, and I haven't had them in years. So I thought, what a great topic to help people explain how this works and how you can, maybe utilize depending on which way you're on, which where you're at, seller or buyer. So let's talk about buyer situations first. Buyers, you're searching for homes and you see that a home is listed as contingent. Can I still make an offer and see that home? And the answer is yes. Now, what happens is if you are purchasing that home, and I'll move backwards for a second. That home is contingent because there is an offer already in place. We're going to call them buyer one, okay? And buyer one got their offer accepted with that home, but the offer is contingent upon them selling their house. So they have to sell their house first in order for this to close. Now, it really depends if that home that they're trying to sell is on the market, already has a pending offer on it, or three, maybe they're working to get it listed. So as a buyer though, if the home is contingent, it's usually because there is not an offer yet on that buyer number one's other home, okay? And if you like this home, you actually still can make an offer. And so what that does is it creates what's called a bump notice. So your buyer number two, you come into the seller and you say, hey, I want to make an offer. We know you have a contingent offer already, but we would like to make an offer. We do not have to sell our home to close on this. They accept it. Okay, and now what happens is that seller gives buyer number one what's called a bump notice. And essentially, this gives that buyer number one 5 days, and in Washington, that does not include weekends or holidays, so 5 business days to either respond with that saying, one, okay, we've gotten an offer, so if they haven't gotten an offer, they need to work hard. 2, we will waive that contingency. So we erase all of our contingencies. We will move forward with this house because we know we can close on it regardless. Or 3, it terminates because they can't make that move. And buyer number 2, you, ends up now going pending on that home. So as a contingent buyer, you're a buyer, you're making an offer on a contingent home, there's 50-50 chance that you can still get that property. So it's really important to talk with your agent, to have these discussions with those other agents of, hey, where is this at in the process? How likely could we, just wait 5 days and this could be our home? And so what's happened, and I'll give real life examples, I was on that situation where we were that second buyer. Now, second buyer comes in, that seller gave buyer one the bump notice, okay? And we didn't hear anything. On the 5th day, when we were just hoping that this was gonna be my client's home, that buyer number one ended up getting an offer on their property. So they were able to satisfy that, and my client didn't get the home. Now, there could still be things that are going wrong with buyer number one's deal on the back end, and who knows, maybe we'll get a call in the next couple of days saying, hey, this isn't working out because maybe the inspection went wrong on their old home, whatever it may be. So that's the risk going 50-50. Now, as we talk about, point is that you can make contingent offers. Just always know that the expectations are there. Hey, there's a 50-50 chance, so don't get too emotionally involved. But I would say just go for it because you never know if it's a home that you really love. Now, on the sell side, we are, if you're trying to sell a home and you make a contingent offer on another property saying, hey, seller, here's our offer. We are going to be contingent. Our home's coming on the market, and they accept it. Well, we just have to know that, hey, we could get bumped, which is also what happened to another client of mine recently. So we ended up, they left the home. We've been trying to push for an offer on their current sale, and we were given a bump notice because another buyer had made an offer on that same home. Now, we had 5 days to rush to get an offer in, and unfortunately, nobody had made an offer on their current home. So we had to say, hey, we don't have an offer yet. This is terminated. and now that buyer number two gets that home pending. So my clients now are still in the hunt for another home. So there's multiple ways it can go. I think it can be a great tool for buyers, but also again with sellers as well, knowing expectations to say, hey, there's a possibility this won't work out and we do get bumped. But it's just, you never know. So I think it's always worth a try if there's a really great home out there. Now, if you would like more information on contingent offers or how to work them, or, the greater Seattle real estate market in general, give me a call and I look forward to helping you in 2025.